Hey y'all, welcome to the Filling Station. It's a new day, another opportunity to either make money in the market or to just learn from the market. But let me first go ahead and give my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. I just enjoy teaching people how to build generational wealth. And yes, the stock market is just one of those avenues. So this video is for educational purposes only. With that being said, let's get started. So we are looking at the VIX. And as you can see, y'all, we've been creating a gathering spot, as I like to say, right? So as of right now, pre-market support, I would say is around, let's see, the 1333 area. You see price has been coming in this area. Bodies of the candles are here. So where are the trouble places, right? So if we lose this level of support, let's look to the downside. Under this 1333, we can come back and retest 1331. Again at 1329. 1328, which is really close, right? So under that 1328, we can come back to 1326. Those are going to be support areas. If we lose the 1326 for the VIX, 1319 could very well be a support place. Keep in mind, normally when the VIX is down, the SPY is up. I needed to say that, right? So back to the upside, we would definitely need to get back above this 5 EMA. As of right now, around the 1334 area. If we break that, 1337 could be a resistance area. Breaking the 1337, 1339, which is not far, let's say that, right? So breaking past the 1339, we could have trouble around here at the 1342, breaking the 1342, 1345, 1347, and again at the 1352 area. Now I'm going to zoom out really quick because I want to say it would not surprise me to see us back at this 1448 range soon. Let me say that. But we would definitely need to break above the 1361 area, which is a congestion area for resistance for the VIX. So again, that is the VIX. Let me see. I think let's go to the SPY just to see where we are today. And it looks as if the SPY, we made a high, all-time high of 604.32 here, but we've been having some trouble in this area. So I always say, where are the trouble places? Looking at it on this 30-minute chart, my eye immediately goes to the gathering spot, which is here. So as of right now, the SPY is, I would watch this area of 603.82. As you can see, price has just been here. 603.82 as a support area. Resistance is around 604.20. So basically the SPY is trading in this zone from the 603.82 to the 604.20. And I always say where the trouble places, right? So if we break this area of 604.20, 604.32, I would definitely watch the 604.50. I did draw this like channel. I will watch around the 604.50 or 604.82 as a resistance area to the upside. Now to the downside, let's look to the downside because SPY has really been moving, right? So under the level of 603.82, I would definitely watch around this area of 603.53, under the 603.53, which is close to that 603.48, the 50 EMA as of now. I would watch the 603.42, again 603.26. Under 603.26, 603.01, and under that level, 602.74, and under 602.74, 602.49. Under that level, I would watch 602.19, under 602.19, 602.07, and again at 601.77. For some reason, I had the 601.40, 601.49 area, which is here where we were. Was it on yesterday? On yesterday. So I would watch this level. Again, it would not surprise me to see us back in this zone here, in my opinion, breaking this 601.40 area, 601.49 area. We could very well come back to this 200 EMA at 601.07, which is close to $600.98. So I would watch that zone for the SPY. Anything is possible. Nothing is guaranteed. So if you trade the SPY today, y'all know I always say trade carefully. So we are now looking at Tesla. Tesla is Tesla. It closed at 357.09. We have made a high of 360, y'all. That is Tesla, right? So it looks as if, looking at it on this 30-minute chart, I'm going to see if I can make that a little bit bigger. Looks like we've gotten rejected at this ATR trailing stop. The high of this candle It's 357.09. So this is definitely an area I would watch for Tesla. Now, I always try to say, where are the trouble places? As you can see, we've been trading in this zone here. So it only came up, got rejected, only to come bring us back to the zone, right? So as of right now, the area of 353.44 was our resistance area, and support was around 351.81. So that is the zone that Tesla was trading in. So back to the upside. Let's say we break back above 354.84 and come back to the ATR trail and stop at 356.87. Breaking through that, 357.11, 357.11. If we should break that, 358.48, 359.63. and 360.01. Those are going to be trouble places for Tesla to the upside. Now, to the downside for Tesla, under 351.83. Let's see, I'm going to zoom back out. Under 351.83, we can come back to this area of 350.58, and as you can see, that's the bottom of this candle and kind of like a zone in this area over here. So under this level of 350.58, we can come back and find support around 349.59. Under that level, we can come back to 348.46. Under that, we can come back to 346.80. If we break the 346.80, just know we can come back to the level of 344.29. And it would not surprise me to see Tesla move in either direction today. Let's say that, because Tesla does what it does. So if you trade Tesla today, I always say, y'all, trade carefully. And once it goes against your why, get out. Live to trade another day, right? So we are now looking at AMD. AMD closed at 142.06. It too has been trading in this zone here. We had resistance marked at around 143.69. We made a high of 144, which is not surprising, right? So 144. Where are the trouble places for AMD as of right now? I'm going to get rid of this line here. It will need to get back above this 144 area. If we should break that, we could very well have trouble around 144.60. Breaking the 144.60, 145.52. And if we break the 145.52, 146.18 could very well be a trouble place. Breaking the 146.18, 146.57. Those are going to be trouble places to the upside or resistance areas for AMD. Now to the downside, I have this level here of 143.69, and as you can see, that's where the body of this candle is and the 5 EMA. So it tells me that 143.69 is the area of support for us as of right now. Breaking that, we can come back, let's say 143.45. Under that, 143.03. If we break the 143.03 area, I would watch 142.78. Under 142.78, 142.23. And breaking that, we can come back to 141.80 or 141.75, which is here. Now, if we break that 141.75 area, we could very well come back to 141.03. And breaking that level, 140.52. Again, I look at support and resistance on a much smaller scale, because when I'm in the trade, I need to know where my trouble places are. So if you trade AMD, I would definitely watch those places to the upside and to the downside. Again, not financial advice, right? So we are now looking at Nvda. Nvda closed at 138.63. This is our gathering spot, y'all, and you can see price has just been gathering in this area here. So that means it's probably getting ready to make some type of move, right? We don't know when. We just trade what we see and we wait on that, right? So let's look at trouble places to the upside. If by chance we break back above 138.86, we could have trouble around 139.09. Breaking that level, 139.27. If we should break that, 139.69, 140.08. and 140.38. If we break to 140.38, 140.70, 140.90, which is really close, right? Breaking to 140.90, 141.41. Those are going to be resistance area or could be potential resistance areas for Nvda. Now back to the downside. I'm going to say if we break under all of this, under the, let's say the 138.17 area, we could very well find support at 137.86. If we break that level, 137.64, which is the ATR trailing stop that's forming here, under 137.64, 137.45 or 137.46. And if we should break that level, 137.14, and again at 136.64, under 136.64, 136.41 brings us back to this area here, which is a zone, as I like to say. So if you trade Nvda today, those are places to the upside and to the downside. Y'all know I always say trade carefully, and once it goes against your why, get out. Live to trade another day. We are now looking at Aapl, and Aapl too is trading sideways or creating a gathering spot, as I like to say. So I like to mark these zones here, and this is a great example of that. You know, I try to go to where the body of the candle is here, And this is the zone that Apple is trading in as of right now. Support is around the 239.75, and we can mark the resistance area here around the 240.21 area. Looking at it, I'm going to get rid of that line. I always do that. So looking at it here, we can see that Apple is just trading, in this zone, as I like to say, right? Price is just here. And we've been here before. We came down only to come back to this area. So that is important as of right now. 240.21 is a resistance area. So breaking through that, meaning we have broken through a resistance. So support is around 239.77. Under that, I use, my moving averages helps a lot with that. Some people do, some people don't. It's whatever works best for you. So 239.32 is the area I will watch for. Apple breaking that, we could very well come back to around the 238.14, and if we should lose that 237.49 under 247.39 or 247, let me see, 237.49, yes, under that 237.04, and again here at 236.47. So if you trade Apple today, those are places to the downside that I would definitely watch. Not saying that it can't continue climbing, just saying that, trade carefully. So above 240.21, we can come back and retest the 240.79. So again, y'all, if you trade Apple today, trade carefully. And let's see, Amazon closed at 210.71. It looks like, y'all know, immediately I go to this area of where is the trouble place or the gathering spot, and price has been trading, let's say, in this zone for Amazon, and we could use this area here. Okay, yes, so price has been trading. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger for us. Price has been trading in this zone for Amazon, so we definitely need to watch prices here. Definitely need to watch this area of support 210.76, resistance around 211.17. Yes, price did break up past this place, but look where we came back to here. So this is our zone. I would say this is what I would be watching for Amazon to the upside above 211.17, support at 210.78. So if you trade Amazon today, I say trade carefully. Now back to the downside, we could very well find support here at 210.29 area. Under that, 210.29, 209.86, and under that I would watch around 208.28. And what I do is normally just go back over and look to the left, right here where price is gathered, or here a couple candles have gathered, or here a couple candles have gathered, and that's a gathering spot because price generally comes back to that area as a support area, or supplier demand area, however you choose to use it, right? So yeah, y'all, again, let's go back to the SPY just to see where we are today. And again, SPY still holding on this area of 603.80. So breaking that means we've broken through a level, broken out of the zone. So I wait until it gives me a signal as to if it wants to go higher or if we're going to break out of this level. So y'all, again, I hope these videos are very, very helpful. I hope that everyone have a very profitable and a very productive day today. If you could, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, because we learn and we grow together. So until next time, y'all, be blessed as well as a blessing unto others.